Salut à tous et soyez les bienvenus dans le programme Planète Équitable avec Ed Zanetti. We follow talking about the effects of the climate change on the global vegetation, especially on forests. All the vegetation will be affected by what we'll be discussing next, which is the increase on CO2 levels. Every time you increase the CO2 levels, you increase net primary productivity. So CO2 participate on photosynthesis, which basically involves the leaves of the plant absorbing the CO2 molecule and separating the carbon from the oxygen in the presence of water. So the water is what makes it possible. And of course, the energy goes into the plant for the ADP functionality. And this carbon that is separated from the CO2, it goes into the plant biomass. So it goes to its trunks, to its leaves, to its roots, seeds, fruits. Everything on the plant is made out of carbon. A plant itself, 50%. A tree is carbon. A grain of soybean has 40% of carbon. A pasture has something between 18 and 20% of carbon in it. So this is CO2 that has been removed from the atmosphere and changed into biomass by the photosynthetic process. And this has two major effects on vegetation. The first one, of course, is the formation of more carbohydrates. The carbohydrates are the result of this photosynthetic process, right? So the fertilization of the vegetation will produce more carbohydrates. The plant will grow faster, will grow more. It will increase its growth, but with carbohydrates. So it will have less nutrients and less structure. It will be sort of saying less stable than the plant that we had before into this enriched environment. So let's discuss a little bit further about this increase on CO2 levels and how this affects the vegetation. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on our daily struggle for justice. Ed Zanetti for tous les amis africains.